Guys, it has been a crazy ass week last week. Els was in A&E. She hasn't been good, but I'm sorry if this video doesn't seem as normal. It's only because I'm looking after her. I was thinking the other day that there are a lot of PS4 and PS5 games that I still haven't played. So in this video, we are going to... Be right back, guys. Be right back. Here you go.
Thank you.
Anyways, we are going to... Be right back, guys. Here's some chocolate, alright?
Thanks.
Anything else?
No.
Good. As I was saying...
Anton, my feet hurt. I need a foot rub.
Sometimes, guys, you just gotta bite your tongue and do the things you gotta do. I thought it would be a cool video to run through all the PS4 and PS5 games that I still haven't played in 2023. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video. The most popular choice that you guys want me to play, I will play it and I will do a video on it. I also welcome you to roast me because I haven't played some of these amazing games. Forspoken, a game that before release, I was actually very interested to play this game. When it came out, yeah. Wow. The character seems very freaking annoying, the dialogue is very cringe, and if a company gives you an option to turn down the dialogue options, it kind of tells you that they don't have any faith in their own game and characters.
Destruction and corruption, a beautiful...
The gameplay looked quite intriguing, and you have different abilities, you can travel across this world at incredible speeds, and yeah, it looked very exciting. Then we got the demo, and I thought this is a great opportunity for me to play this game. This gives it a chance to the consumers to really try their product and convince them to buy their game. This demo did the opposite. They literally drop you into the game, no backstory of who the main character Frey is, and they're just like, yeah, here's some abilities, do a few missions, fight some enemies, and buy our game. It is still a game I do want to try, but there's so many good games out there. I'm not going to waste my time on a game that just doesn't really appeal to me. Yeah, I don't really want to waste my money. I remember all the way back in 2014 playing Watch Dogs for the first time, and what a game this was. This was the time that Ubisoft could do no wrong. This is before they started to bump us off with microtransactions and broken ass games at launch. Watch Dogs Legion is a game I bought quite a while ago, and I still have the box sitting on my shelf. I haven't played Watch Dogs 2, but Watch Dogs Legion is based in London, my hometown. Seeing some of the gameplay now, it makes me want to play this game. It is like a futuristic London with drones and basically London becoming a victim to giving up our privacy. I love that you can recruit people off the street who are all different that can join your team, and it's different knowing you play as a few characters with different abilities. How much I enjoy Watch Dogs 1, I really want to play Legions, especially now as it's been out for such a long time and there's been numerous patches, so you know it's going to be the best it's ever been. We played Street Fighter 6 on live stream, well, the demo we played the demo, and it was so much fun just knowing you could have a campaign mode, you can go up in the streets and beat up old ladies. That's why I want to buy a game. Wait, what? I love the World Tour mode, knowing there is a single player campaign where you can customize your own character, and I love the customization in this game. This encourages new players and existing players with so many new characters and popular characters from the franchise. I am not much of a fighting game fan, but this is on the back burner. I haven't bought it yet, but I do want to play this game. I need to make this a full-time job. I know I keep going on about it. I used to love Need for Speed games. Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. Oh my gosh, these were the days. I have lost my love for racing games compared to when I was a kid. Although I really do love Gran Turismo 7, I don't play enough of it. With Need for Speed Unbound, it caught my eye, and then I decided I'm not going to bother buying the game. I felt like there was next to no marketing for this game. We saw a couple of trailers and I was impressed by it, but I just haven't come around to play it in this game. What looks freaking cool is the customization of your own character, the facial hair, the graphics. I love the little effects when driving, but you can also turn this off if you want to. This looks like it's going back to its roots of Need for Speed Underground, and as I'm checking out some of the gameplay, I actually do want to play this game. I'm going to keep my eye on it. I'm going to play it eventually, not sure when. I haven't played any of the Yakuza series, but Like a Dragon Ishin is a remake from a game that released only in Japan in 2014. Not just a game with katanas, you get freaking guns in this game, and it looks epic. If you've played the Yakuza games, there'll be characters that you will recognize, but also if you've never played any of the games, it doesn't really matter because there will be new characters and new stories in the game. It's described as a slow burner with upgrades in the story to get going, but why wouldn't you want this in a game? It looks freaking fun. I will look to pick this up for my collection. I'll play it as soon as I've got a bit more time and I ain't got nothing going on.
And after we go on holiday.
Moving on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Do you remember when games would just be games and they wouldn't get involved with politics?
Jesus Christ.
Boo, you suck!
I haven't played a Call of Duty game in such a long time. I played a bit of Cold War when I got my PS5. I've fallen out of love with Call of Duty. I'm pretty much just done with Call of Duty as a whole. Even though I love FPS shooters, it's the same shit every year and the campaign is about 4 hours long. And yeah, I'm just gonna be moving on. I'm waiting for X Defiant. I didn't manage to play the beta, but I want something new but similar. I'm just done with Call of Duty. Have you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Is it good? Is the online good? Are the servers good? I know there's a lot of problems. I want to hear your thoughts. Sackboy Big Adventure, a game that is sitting in my hands right now and it hasn't been on my shelf that long. This game looks freaking fun. There is so much creativity in this game and I haven't had time to play it. It's a linear campaign, but the variety in the puzzles and the levels look so much fun. It does remind me a little bit of Mario Odyssey. Probably doesn't play like that, but it looks like it. You can play with up to 4 players co-op, which looks like it could be a lot of fun. Els would actually love this.
Okay, let's play.
You need to rest. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16.
Asshole.
Now, I've only played a small amount of Tchia, but this game looks absolutely beautiful. And the publisher behind the games of Sifu, another incredible game, emailed me and asked if I wanted a physical copy of Tchia. And wow, I felt very chuffed about this, and the box just looks absolutely incredible. I'm very grateful that they managed to send this out. Your father is abducted on your birthday by this horrible looking thing, and it's up to you to save your land. You have the ability to transform into different animals and other unique things, to travel in different ways across the world, from flying, being underwater, attacking enemies in unique ways. What is cool is that this game shows the amount of love that's gone into this game. The game is voiced by real life residents from the island that has inspired this game. Wow, like how many people do that? So again, this is a game I will play eventually. Ghostwire Tokyo is another game that is sitting on my shelf. Been here for a long time, man. I wonder what this game thinks of me.
Stop being a bitch and come on!
You have magical abilities and Tokyo's population have vanished and supernatural powers take over the city. Something that does appeal to me, but again, at the time it just wasn't enough of a reason to play this game. I can't remember what I was playing at the time. I was just like, nah, I'll play it eventually. So I bought it, but yeah, never played it. Now there's been quite a few of you that have said, have you played any of the Monster Hunter Rise games? Well, I haven't. Even though it isn't jaw-dropping graphics, I heard it is an amazing game. Then I believe you have the expansion with Sunbreak, but damn, I'm getting a bit confused with all these games. Do you like the Monster Hunter Rise games? Let me know. What one should I start off with? Mortal Kombat 11, another game that I have not played, and I've got it right here in its wrapper, and literally have not opened the game. It is one of the most brutal fighting games out there. There's a story mode with 17 chapters, I believe, and it takes place 2 years after the previous game. The only problem is I cannot remember the last time I played a Mortal Kombat game, so that means I don't want to start a game without knowing what's going on. Really looking forward to Mortal Kombat 1 because it's such a fresh start, so it encourages new players like myself. People will know the existing characters and new characters. And as I was doing this video, I just saw that in the DLC, they're going to have some amazing characters. So I think I'm pretty sold on Mortal Kombat 1. What is so cool is that we're going to get 6 new additions. We'll have characters like Peacemaker, Homelander, and Omni-Man. And having those characters, oh my gosh, this just looks incredible. The character models. That's with Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to start speeding these up now. Wulong Fallen Dynasty, I was excited for this, but I didn't buy it. No idea why I didn't. Can't remember. Haven't played it. It's been heavily compared to Sekiro. You rely a lot on parrying, deflecting, and reserving your spirit meter, and with certain bosses you have to learn how to parry instead of just blocking. Plus that will deplete your spirit gauge very quickly. Now I'm not even sure if I'll ever get time to play this, but I can imagine this is going to be very frustrating, dying and dying. I've played games like Demon Souls, so you just have to learn patience. Saints Row Reboot. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I haven't played it. I know. Yeah, I know. It's such a shame when a game developer decide not to listen to their community and make these bullshit characters that are trying to steal money to pay off their student loans.
Idols pay you in. Don't expect us to chip in.
I've told you before, the idols are trying to build...
I can tell you love it.
I don't have to love it. I have to pay my student loans.
Like, the main characters seem really bad and just look very unappealing. Not to mention the launch of the game was absolutely broken, glitchy, so that didn't help. But I'm pretty sure that the creators, didn't they defend this game and were basically shitting on their fans and were like, you know, this game isn't for you. This game isn't for really anyone. Volition became a part of Gearbox because, wow, did they fail. I tried to look at how much money they lost, but I do know that they spent over 100 million making this game. Do I want to play it? Maybe as a laugh. Will I have time? Probably not. Now, some of you are going to really kill me. I haven't played any of the Mass Effect games. I know there is the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which includes all 3 games, and they've been improved for current gen. So 3 games I need to get through. The Legendary Edition, you can design a character that will be your character for all 3 games. I have no idea what the story is, but just looking at some of the gameplay, it looks like my sort of game. Reminds me a bit of Halo, like the early gameplay I've seen. Probably nothing like it, but still. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should play these games? Dying Light 2 at launch was an absolute mess, hence why I stopped playing it, and I haven't got back into it anytime soon. Now, sometimes these games, they put people off because they don't release the game flipping working. Like, I did enjoy the early parts of the game, then there were bugs and glitches, and then I just thought I can't be asked to play it anymore. Evil West was another game I raved about, and I was super excited to play this game. I got it, and as you can see, it's in its damn wrapper. Whoops. I heard it got a bit boring, but the visuals and the shooting look so neat, as well as the enemies. You can play co-op, which looks quite fun, and supposedly it was inspired by God of War, the Kombat that is. It's such a shame that that's sitting there, but I do want to play this game. It's ridiculous how many games I haven't got through. Sonic Frontiers, got it here for Christmas. In its wrapper, basically a game store. You do get this incredible open world Sonic game, and then you still have that fast-paced Sonic traveling speed throughout the whole game. Reminding myself of some of the things you can do in this game: fishing, jump rope, and using some cool abilities to take down enemies, like circling enemies to create a tornado effect, and much more that I do not know. Looking at this gameplay, man, I need to play this game. I love the fact that you have the 3D open world activities, which is so new and looks addictive, and then all of a sudden you have the classic 2D Sonic environment. My good friend bought me Sekiro, and I was literally too scared to play that game. I was like, yeah, and I'll play it eventually. Now, I know I say the best samurai game is Ghost of Tsushima. I've seen the massive amount of comments from people that absolutely love this game. Can't imagine once you do get to grips with it, the combat will feel satisfying. Parrying, jumping, sidestepping. If I give this game a time, I think I would get to grips with it. Listen, I got to grips with Demon Souls and I completed that 3 times. On to the top 5, and I know I'm going to get annihilated now, so we're going to talk about Bloodborne, and I haven't played that game. Son of a bitch! I've wanted to play Bloodborne for a long time, but the only reason I have not is because of all of these damn rumours of a PS5 upgrade or a remake or a remaster. Surely these rumours are not fake, because why have they circulated so much? You have articles like this in 2023 saying it's finally coming, so it's hard to tell what is going on. But then it makes me think why there hasn't been a 60 FPS performance mode on one of the most popular PS4 games. If they haven't done that, then you know they've got some plans for this. It's a Souls game, so looking at this gameplay just reminds me of Demon Souls, so I think I'm gonna hold off playing this game for this supposed remake. Most of you know who follow the channel, the live streams. My first Final Fantasy game I'm playing is Final Fantasy 16, and wow, what a game this is. It's only right that I need to go and play Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And with the sequel of that game coming, I believe, in 2024, it's only right that I need to play this game. Even though some people may be put off with the numbers in terms of Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 16, you can play Final Fantasy 16 from the start. It's a separate story. So that is why I'm going to go back to Final Fantasy 7 Remake, because you can do that. I know a lot of people love the turn-based RPG elements of the older games. Now, I haven't played hardly any of those sort of games, but I prefer live action combat gameplay. And now as I look at this game, this is one I'm definitely going to be playing next, hopefully after Final Fantasy 16. When I was younger, I loved the Assassin's Creed games. But as I got older and older, became more and more broke, and then switched to focusing on my career, I stopped playing games for a long time, which only meant one thing.
Did you have a life back then?
I didn't have a life back then, just as I don't have a life now. I'd rather stay in and play some of these games. So I was the same now than I was back then. Let's move on. I've lost count of the modern day storyline of the Assassin's Creed games, which I don't really care for. I care for the actual story of the past than the modern day. Again, I do want to play this game. It does look quite old, but still, the gameplay looks fun. And what's going on with everyone's teeth? Jesus, what is going on with their teeth? Makes mine look bad. Syndicate I've never played. At launch, one of the worst games, I believe. Not that I've played it. I heard it was so bad at launch. I love the fact that it's based in London. The combat looks very freaking cool, especially with the use of guns as well as your sword. I do not know much of the story, but I do want to experience this. The last Assassin's Creed game is Unity, that is set in Paris, and wow, does this look amazing. This is the one I really want to play just for it being in Paris. The parkour elements, the buildings, it looks such an amazing city to travel at speeds. This feels and looks like an Assassin's Creed game, and this really does get me excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Pre-ordered the collector's edition. I'm an idiot. Now on to the last two games, and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but I can't remember what Metal Gear game I played, but I need to experience the Metal Gear Solid games. I want to try Phantom Pain. The games look absolutely beautiful. Seeing some of the positive comments on YouTube for this game, I really think I can enjoy this game. Can't remember which one I played in the past, but I felt like I was too young to understand the controls. It just felt very, very difficult, but wow, does this look like my sort of game. There's a day and night shift, making it easier and harder to get spotted. Guards shifts change depending on the time, and this open world looks incredible. I think out of all of the games, this is the one I need to play most of all, as this next one in number one, I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Let's go. Now, I've played a few hours of this game, and the only reason I stopped, because I did love the game, is because I thought, no, there's surely gonna be a 60 FPS update in the future. I've never fully played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Now, I know I need to experience this amazing game with the story of Arthur Morgan, and a lot of you have said in the past, play this damn game. But should I wait for there to be a potential update, or do you think I should just play the game? NPCs have more life than some of the people in today's world. They have their own jobs, their own routine. It is such a joke. I love the fact that random things will happen as you're traveling, like random NPCs, and just something will happen. I'm like, oh my gosh. When I did play it traveling on your horse, the missions were incredible, and I remember one that I had to hijack a train. That just was so much fun. I think that was more at the start of the game, but what a mission. Took on a bear and I got absolutely annihilated. It ran at me and I thought, yeah, a couple of shots would do it. Oh no, I got eaten alive, man. I couldn't find that bear. It never respawned. I did steal a girl and put her on my horse and then took her to her train tracks, and that was fun. Hey, come on, it's a game. It's a game. Don't cancel me, it's a game. She identified as a... I know there's so much more for me to experience in Red Dead Redemption 2, but I want to hear your thoughts on the games that I've mentioned. What game do you think I need to play so I can make a video on? You guys are going to make the choice, so make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. Touring my gaming setup in 2023. Shout out to Dazza UK. Lovely story behind it, and well done for making it so far in a few years. And if else are just having kids, don't do it, it's a trap. Lost my games room to 2 little boys. Thanks for your comment, man. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do YouTube and make this gaming channel, because I thought I love gaming. Me and Els want a house one day and we want kids. But I don't want to give up my dreams and my hopes, so I thought, no, if I make it a job, then I have no choice but to play.
Anton, I'm hungry again. Can you bring something up?
Oh, she wants this and she wants that and she wants... I see myself out. I thought it would be a really cool video. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video, so when you watch all of these... I also welcome you lot guys... Forspoken... Again that atmosphere. So, Forspoken... I can't say that. So, you can travel along this incredible world. You can travel along... What? Again, I'm not much of a Street Fighter fan, or I'm not much of a... I played a bit of Black Ops. No. They've just dropped the DLC, or what are the characters? They've just dropped the DLC. New... Oh, you bastard. Even though this author's person is not even a little bit... I haven't played any... Oh, fucking man, you have to get bottles and shit. Massive amount of comments. Check that the camera's still on. It is. but I want to hear your thoughts on the... Your mum.
Your mum.
Touring my gaming setup in 2023.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.